Welcome back, listeners, to the Morning 4 on YouTube. I'm your host, Katie Parsons, and if you're listening on the audio of morning4.com, know that you can also see me talk about my Thursday thoughts, which is what we're doing today, on the YouTube channel for the Morning 4. You just head to youtube.com and search the Morning 4 and you'll find me there. Every Monday and Thursday, I have some bonus content that is available on YouTube. And of course, you can always find the regular weekday episodes here on the audio, morning4.com, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, and really anywhere else you listen, you'll be able to find me there. So however you listen, whenever you listen or watch, thanks for making me part of your morning routine. So this Thursday, my thoughts for the day and for the week have to do with not being so stressed out about your to-do list. Okay, I know that's like, yeah, of course, everyone wants to have less stress and not be as worried about those things they have to tick off their list. But how do you make that happen? And that's something I've really been working on. If you've been listening for a while, you know that I gave up caffeine about 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks and counting, specifically in the form of coffee, but I've been avoiding all caffeine. And there are a few reasons for that, but one big one is that I don't feel very stressed out necessarily during the day. I try to be calm and have gratitude and be kind, and that reduces my stress level. However, I was waking up in the morning, or if I was taking a nap, with my heart racing so fast that it felt like it was in my throat. Completely panicked. I would wake up panicked. Didn't even know why. Other than just I have a lot going on. And clearly those thoughts were probably still running through my head while I was asleep. So my first step with that was to eliminate the caffeine, and I will say it's been a lot better. I'm not saying it's for everyone. I'm not saying you have to do it or give up coffee, but for me, I was like, this seems like maybe a logical physical step to maybe get this under control. Of course, the second step is I have a normal checkup with my practitioner this month, so I will be bringing it up, of course, to see if there's anything further we need to do there. But so far that has helped. There are still times that I wake up like that, but not as often as I was, not nearly as often. But one thing that I've been noticing without the caffeine, as I'm focusing on this kind of feeling of panic and what it all means, is that I really get worried about my to-do list. Like, I'm not living in the present enough. So perhaps it's a day where I have to get 5 children out this door for school at different times, and then I have to be online for work at a certain time, and then maybe have a phone call at another time. But between when I start work and the phone call, I've got 2 hours of stuff I really need to get done and focus, so I have it planned out just right. And I'm so busy trying to get to that next thing, trying to finish this, to get to this, to get to that, to get to the next thing, but I'm not really living throughout my day. You know, I do try to pause and take time for gratitude, specifically with this podcast for the affirmations, and I do that. I have pockets of time that I do that. But in my everyday routine, am I doing enough to really enjoy my life, right? So I enjoy doing this podcast. I enjoy my work. I'm a writer. I'm an editor. I love my work. I enjoy my family. I love getting my kids ready in the morning. Morning's my thing. I love getting their breakfast and helping them make their lunches and getting them out the door. So if these are all things that I'm choosing, and these are all things I really want in my life, why am I not enjoying them? Why am I not taking that time when I'm packing the lunch, when I'm helping them get their helmet on to get on their bike in the morning, when I'm writing, the thing that I love to do the most? Why am I not enjoying those words, enjoying that process? You know, and it's hard to do all the time, of course, but I'm really trying to make more of a concerted effort that everything I do, if I say like, oh, I love my life, I love my job, I love my kids, I love my family, I love my podcast, am I loving it as I'm doing it? And if I'm not, what's keeping me from that? And for me, I think it is just this forward thinking, this relentless grind, this relentless churning of to do this, to do that, my task list, my work list, my productivity list, you know, my money earning, you know, earning power list. Like, it's always the next thing. And so my challenge for you and for myself is to start enjoying your everyday. Enjoy your time with your family, even if you're trying to get everybody out the door, even if you're, you know, rushing off to an activity or something going on. Enjoy your work. Why do you do what you do? Why do you do your career? And of course, everyone has those little mundane tasks that they would rather not do. But big picture, you do those things to get to the stuff that you love. So enjoy those things. And when you're doing the things that you do like, certainly enjoy those, right? Because you did all those mundane tasks to get to that point, and if you're at a point in your career, which I feel like I am, that you really, really love the projects that you're working on, think about all the stuff you had to do, all the dues you had to pay to get to that point. All those things for me, for example, that I had to write, that I had to edit, those projects I didn't really love. And now I've got all these projects I do love. So I need to enjoy that. I worked hard for that. I love doing it. So that's my charge to you. Really think about your everyday. Really try to live in that moment. Really try to enjoy what you're doing. Those are my Thursday thoughts. I hope they help, and I will keep trying to get this panic sleep situation under control, and we'll keep you updated more on that once I have more details and more time has gone by. So thanks a lot, listeners, and I'll see you back at morning4.com audio on Friday morning.